Hey everybody, AJ here. I just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about capacibility. This is a word that came up in some meetings, some co-working meetings that Leela Erb and I were having together. And it was such a powerful thing for us. And we just kept using the term because we like to make up silly words sometimes, right? So we made up this term, capacibility. We kept using it. So then we decided, well, we need to share this. If it's useful for us, it might be useful for you too. So let's just dive in really quickly. We think this is a powerful way. No, we know that this is a powerful way to think about personal energy. Have you ever just stared at a task that you are sure you're able to do? And you wonder, why can't I do it this time? What's wrong with me? Let me tell you, that question is a total guilt trap. It may start small, but then spirals into something bigger, self-blame, feeling awful. You don't need that. But what if what's wrong with me? Why can't I do it? Is the wrong question to be asking. Let's talk about this capacibility. It really is a game changer. Let's look at these two words separately for a minute. Ability and capacity. Ability is the skills that you have. Capacity is the resources available to use those skills. I love analogies, and this one's good. Think of a tree that produces fruit in the spring and summer. During the fall, that tree doesn't produce fruit. Is the tree broken? No, it's just not in season. It has the ability to produce fruit. The current environment doesn't provide the resources for it to produce the fruit right now. This is the key takeaway of this. Low capacity is not low ability. It's just data. So instead of blaming yourself, what's wrong with me? Why can't I do this? You can ask better questions. What do I need to do this? And do I have those things right now? Maybe you don't know and need some support to answer those questions. So that's what the capacibility assessment gives you. There are actually two tools for this. You've got a quick check-in for those times when you have an appointment, an upcoming conversation, or any one of the other daily life interactions that use your precious resources, time, energy, money, etc. This one takes just a few minutes. There's also a deeper assessment that you can use to look at your overall circumstances. Maybe things have changed because you've gotten a new job or because you've lost your job. Either of those things would certainly change your capacity to do things, right? So let's look at an example. This is where the guide comes in. We're going to look at Rivera today. Rivera deals with ADHD and chronic migraine. Their assessment showed low capacity during periods of migraine fog and money stress. Armed with that information, Rivera could sort their tasks by what is actually possible today or right now. Some of the lower energy tasks go into the can do now pile, and the really high demand stuff gets moved to the should wait list. I know you're thinking, but that stuff still needs to get done. You can't put it off forever. That may be true, and this isn't about putting things off. It's just strategic timing for actually getting them done. Sometimes you can't just push through. In fact, if you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, eventually you'll create enough friction and burn yourself. And by that, I mean go into burnout, which means depleted resources, depleted reserves, and even less capacity to do the things that you want and need to do. So Rivera used this tool for building the right conditions for success. So they could do some things now when their resources were low and know what they needed to put in place so they could get the other important things done when those resources were available. This might mean they need to ask someone for help. Maybe a friend will come over and help meal prep so they won't have to cook tomorrow and they can concentrate on getting the laundry folded. Just one small example, because we want to remind you, you don't have to do any of this alone. So remember, low capacibility today, it's just information. Tomorrow, things could be different. It's not just what you can do, but also what you need to do it.